Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Mariana and you're watching Lucifer's Library. I'm a little bit sick, so don't mind my voice. There is a stack of books behind there because I'm filming several videos and I just can't be bothered to move them away. Alright, today we are going to be talking about my November TBR. I have pre-planned this TBR probably in the beginning of October, and it consists of the 8 books that I have to read from my autumn TBR. So all of these books are on my autumn TBR because I am gonna be efficient and I'm gonna finish all of them, or at least give all of them a try. And if not, I'll have to transfer them to December, which is my birthday month. Okay, these are in no particular order. I'm just gonna talk about them the way I have them stacked right here. The first book that I have with me is Incarcerating by Katherine. I think I talked about this book in my summer holiday TBR. This is a book that I took with me to Croatia and I just haven't picked it up. All I know is that this is about a prison, a girl outside a prison and a boy in a prison. And this is held in a 17th century world run by computers. So basically this is, I believe, a little bit steampunky. This is the first book that I'm gonna be reading. Also, I'm super excited about it. Next we have The Girl of Fire and Thorns by Carson. Again, these books are in no particular order. And this is a book that has been on my shelf as long as this one. These two were in the same book haul. Back when I started on BookTube in 2014, before I abandoned my other BookTube channel and then restarted it again, I saw this book being talked about everywhere, but now it just disappeared. And I wanna see what the hype was about. And I also included this book in my summer holiday TBR, and I just haven't gotten to it. Alright, let's talk about An Ember in the Ashes by Sabata here, or is it Sabata here? I need to check that. Basically, I started this book earlier this year, came to page 12, and I wasn't in a fantasy mood. I do really want to read it, but at the same time, I am intimidated. Next up, we have The 13th Tale by Diane Setterfield. I have 2 books by Diane Setterfield that have been on my shelf again for years, and I have decided to prioritize them because I just don't want them on my shelf anymore. Like, I want to have them on my read bookshelf, not unread, because there are 2 Diane Setterfield books and I at least want to get through one of them. And the next book that I have is Get You the Moon by my friend Hasnita. And oh, I have all of the things here. I have a bookmark and a note, and it's a book that I'll probably tackle first, if not An Ember in the Ashes. I think this is a romance book, so I am happy to have it on my TBR for November. I would have put it in October, but I have been waiting for it to get delivered in physical copy. Okay, so the same rule applies for November as it did in October. For every 2 new reads, I get to have a reread. Divergent by Veronica, Roth. Funny story about Divergent, I actually considered it to be my favorite trilogy until Allegiant came out. It was really high up there with the Hunger Games, and then Allegiant came out and I read it and I hated it. It was probably my first put down or a DNF at the time, and then I went back and reread it because I did not like DNFing books, or the entire concept of DNFing was completely unfamiliar to me. And when I finished Allegiant, I haven't picked these books up since. And I actually really desperately wanted to give them to my sister, but my sister wouldn't take them. I couldn't get rid of them, and then I decided to keep them because I want to reread them and see if they still hold up. And the covers are absolutely nostalgic to me. This used to be my background on my phone back in the day, back in 2013 or 2012. And then for these 2 books, we have Shadow of Night by Deborah Harkness. This is the second book in the Discovery of Witches series, which I actually read earlier this year. I reread, should I say. This is, again, a reread. Hadn't read on after this book, but I am preparing to because my sister did buy the book and she's gonna send it to me when she's done with it. So, Shadow of Night, one of my comfort reads. And I know that I only have An Ember in the Ashes, but I wanted to finish this month strong and leave myself shorter books for December, which is gonna be busy with Christmas and my birthday. So I decided to pick up the biggest book, which is The Host. When people were obsessed with Twilight, I was obsessed with The Host back in 2013. Absolutely loved it. So there you have it. These are all the books that I wish to reread in November. It's a big stack, but I'm gonna be fine. I know that I'm gonna fly through this one, this one, this one, and this one. The ones that are gonna take me the longest are the ones that I'm most intimidated by, which is this stack. This is the stack of my most anticipated reads from my bookshelf, and just because they are anticipated, it doesn't mean that I am not intimidated. I have high expectations. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Now I have to go pet my dog a little bit because he needs attention. He's fine, he wants attention, so I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, bye.